According to this question, A, B, C, they are all positive, which means that the turning point which has coordinates of A, B, it is going to be in the first quadrant. And according to the question, C is bigger than B. So if you were to look at this, if C is bigger than B, that means the numerator of K is always going to be positive, and the denominator, which is A to the power of 4, which will also always be positive, which means that K is also always going to be positive. Which means that this is positive, L, which is A, will be positive, M, which is B, will also be positive. Which means that from this curve being transformed into this curve, it is going to be minus L, which is going to be a translation by L units to the right. Then after that, K, which is positive, it is going to be a scaling without a change in the general shape of this, because if K were to be negative, then it is probably going to be flip, for the transformed graph, and plus M, it is going to be translated upwards. So with those considerations, we know that the graph of y is equal to fx will look something that is like this, where the minimum point here, the turning point, is going to be AB. It retains a similar shape as the original graph y is equal to x to the power of 4, and this is 0c. We want to transform this once more to the graph of y is equal to 1 over fx. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to analyze the values of x on here and obtaining the value of fx from here, which means it is the y value of the corresponding x value. And I'm going to ask myself what is going to be the new y value, which is going to correspond to 1 over fx. So when x is A, fx is going to be B, 1 over fx will be 1 over B. And when x is 0, the y value, which is fx, is going to be C, so 1 over fx will be 1 over C. And if I were to go all the way to the left, that means when x is going towards negative infinity, fx is going to be a super positive value, so I'll let it be positive infinity. So 1 over fx is going to be a small positive value, because 1 over fx is going to be 1 over positive infinity. So it's a small little positive value. And all the way to the right, that means when x is somewhere that is near to positive infinity, fx is once again a super big positive value. So 1 over a super big positive value is a small positive 0 value. I'll give it a notation 0 plus. So with this consideration, now we can very easily sketch the graph of y is equal to 1 over fx. Y-axis and the x-axis, the origin is here. So for the minimum point, A, B will become A and 1 over B. So I'll let it be here, A and 1 over B. And since A and B, they are positive, so it is still going to be in the first quadrant. And when x is equal to 0, 1 over fx is going to be 1 over c. So maybe it is somewhere here. And since c is positive, so it is going to be on the positive y-axis. And when x goes to minus infinity, 1 over fx is 0 plus. So it is going to be somewhere here. When x is positive infinity, 1 over fx is also 0 plus. So it's going to be somewhere here. And if I were to now join the points together, I'll have something like this, where this value here is going to be 0 and 1 over c.